Howdy friends. Today we are going to be looking at this knife. Right now I'm just showing off the sheen on the leather. That comes from the paste wax that I make myself. It's all natural beeswax and mineral oil. It gets that really nice sheen. And I'll show you here. Take the knife out of the sheath. It's nice and supple as well. You can bend it, but it still holds shape. Right along there. Nice and big spot for the leather belt to go through. Knife fits in. Just gotta give it a little bit of wiggle with the tip. It goes in just perfect. I have the rivets there because these fillet knives are very, 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 very thin and very, 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 very sharp, which I can show you if I've got a little bit of hair left. It just cuts the hair right off. Barely even have to touch. Yeah, you can see the scar there is actually not from trying to shave myself with a knife. It's from something else entirely. Maybe that's a story for another day. But we've looked at the knife sheath, so I'm going to show you the knife, which is, of course, the pride and joy. First thing we're going to look at here is the handle. This is ash wood that's been charred and also dyed a little bit. You can see some of the curling, the natural curling in the wood is quite nice. Added a little bit of detail to the handle there. You can see going along there. It's a really nice profile to it, nice and even, straight down the knife. It's got a little bit of a crookie to it, but that's okay. This is going to be a fillet knife. It doesn't need to be perfectly straight anyways, because people are going to be using this in the field. You can see along the bolster there, I added some nice detailing with the Dremel to get some nice patterns there. Fits in the hand just perfectly, nice and small handle, so you've got good control over the blade. The blade was etched in a homemade blend of, what would you call that? I can't remember what it's called. It's, I can't remember. They used to use it for etching circuit boards in computers and stuff, but they haven't used that for a while, so I have to make it myself now. The blade just has a 120 grit finish on it, a work finish, as it were, with the etch. And this little bit here, I did that with the aniline dye used to dye the wood. I got a little bit on it just to see what kind of pattern it would do. And it's got a pretty nice little pattern looking there. I'm going to try that again with something else. Just showing that off. Nice fit up for the blade and the bolster there. Looking good, looking good. And yeah, once again, fits in the handle real nice and smooth. You can see the sheen on it. Take a look at the profile again. Very, very nice. A lot of people think the balance of the blade is like, ooh, it's balanced. No, the balance is how it feels in your hand, how you can move it. Not necessarily where the balance point is on the blade, which just, you know, is right there. But it's actually how it feels in the hand and how well you'd be able to use it. And I'm actually going to have to do a quick cut here. I'm going to grab a piece of paper and I'll show you how easily this cuts paper. And I have a little tip for you guys with that. So I got my paper now, and what a lot of people do with paper is they'll just like slash through it, and it's just like, oh look, it's sharp, it cuts paper. It's like, well yeah, no shit, anything cuts paper. The trick with paper is to see how smoothly the edge goes through it. So, we'll see how smoothly this goes through. It always is a little bit tricky to get started on this paper because there's like a bit of glue on the edge. It's from an old workbook that my grandpa had. But you can see how smooth that was. It was going a little bit jagged just because my hands are a little bit shaky because it's kind of cold and I'm just wearing a t-shirt and I'm an idiot for that, but you can see. Well, that one didn't cut good at all. It's partially because I can't really see what I'm doing here. Come up here. Yeah, get started, you. There we go. There you go. You can see how nice and even that cut. Look at that, eh? Nice clean cut. That's what you're looking for. When you drag the blade through the paper, it's to test on the edge if there's any rough spots that need to be touched up. And I already showed you it's razor sharp, and you can see from the paper, it cuts nice and smooth. Now it's kind of hard to do it where the angle I'm at with the camera and everything here, but yeah, I got the full length here. I adjusted myself slightly, and you can see nice and smooth going all the way down. And one last time into the sheath, get a little bit of wiggle on the tip. There you go. So, thanks for looking. I hope you like it, and stay tuned for more. I'll talk to you guys later.